My name is Johanna Roßbach. I'm born in Dresden in Germany. I'm an architect, but I work with photography and drawing and sketching. When I was 5, I was a lot with my mom in her office. She's an architect in her studio. I spent a lot of time there. And I fell in love with paper and pencils, and that evolved in my wish to become an architect. Now I'm sitting here with a totally different kind of tool. I make all my cameras by myself, and some are built in very strange conditions. I have my La Cachita here that is made in a bar in Mexico in very humid conditions, 40 degrees Celsius, and in the far back of an old workers' bar. That's my favorite because it has the deepest story, and actually, strangely enough, it works. There's a film roll inside, and it's round. So this one is taking panoramic photographs, and the negatives are actually 4x18. So it's very long picture coming out of this one, and the angle is quite wide, as you see here. So it's good for both vertical pictures from skyscrapers, which I haven't tried, and then of course where you have a horizon and a lot happening in the front. This is the simple travel one, and this is actually how it looks inside. It's quite simple, but you see, it's not like digital photography where you can just shoot and then have your picture on the digital flash card. It's a long, slow process. So now it's loaded, and here at the back I will see a number coming up, number 1. It's actually all about telling the story about the moment I'm in, but the moment in pinhole camera is not a snapshot, it's actually a long moment. The surroundings, the light and shadow, and the surroundings is here the speed, actually, the stable and the fluctuation. It all gets captured in the little box. With pinhole camera photography, it is a way of projection. It's objective, but it is also a way of reflecting metaphorically, because you place the camera where you want the picture taken, and you have this discourse with yourself, what story you want to tell. You have the literal reflection on water, and that is for me also a storytelling that is made by nature, or even sometimes by culture, as we use mirrors daily in the bathroom. We have mirrors in nature that reflect our reality in a new way. I'm very interested in this duality of both the metaphorical and the literal. For Vineta, I will try to make it possible for the observer to be a pinhole camera, because that is what fascinates me so strongly, to work with the black box, the simple black box that just reads light and shadow. I want to try to give people this experience to slow down from the everyday life and come into the state of mind where you can see your own reality in a very slow and different way. And at the same time, I intend to combine it with the story of Vineta in a very literal way. As I'm an architect, I will make a model. This is just a section. There will be the ground here. It's important that it's outside because I will work with daylight. I will have a model with Vineta on the top, the mirror of the legend when the city is sunken and they see their city reflected in the sky. Down here there will be a mirror where you can walk and look on the mirror and see the city reflected. and see yourself reflected, see yourself in the city reflected. And then you can go inside the box, stand here, and actually be inside the pinhole camera. I think the topic, Vineta, is a very strong topic, especially in Venice, and then also reflecting it to Berlin. Because on the one hand, it can be interpreted as very concrete, and on the other hand, it can be very metaphorical. And I'm really curious to see what the other artists will come with.